What are you on about?
I think he's on the weed. Oh. Oh well, I'm not complaining that much. Never getting hot started, but oh well. Right. Strike a hard target at an airfield. Enemies are randomized. Do we all have the vegan?
I do.
Yeah, but I'm not flying it.
I am.
So it's me to lead this show, and then I don't know if Cobra has it or not.
Keep it brief.
I'm not coming on.
No. Why are you going on them?
I'm doing research for school.
Trying to think whether it's going to be better to take a BK-90 or RB-75. Silly, the target's going to be clustered by any chance?
Well, look at the 10 there.
Oh, right. Never mind. Never mind. Oh. Perfect. I can pretty much take out everything at the airfield.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял.
Yeah, I'm gonna take BK-90s for all the AAA and the SAMs of the airfield, and then if somebody takes baths and stuff to get the workshops, I'll get doing my waypoints. Oh wait, you've already got waypoints, I think.
Командир, оружие подрезано.
I'm gonna attempt.
I tell you the waypoints.
I don't know, but I'm gonna attempt using these 75s.
Oh, they're really easy.
Yeah, but I've been having a bit of difficulty getting to lock properly because for me they just were jumping around and not like whenever I press the lock button they just jump to a tree or something like that. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna be.
Right, is waypoint 4 the airfield, Tilly?
Waypoint 4 is a target, yeah.
Wouldn't it be good to have at least one person in cap?
I am.
Oh. In that case,
I now need to see which thingy that I need.
Hello, Ford. On the stream.
right. I'm gonna move to the runway.
So do you think it'd be better to use wide or long? Okay.
Oh, wait, there are. Ooh. Alright, now I understand.
Oh, I don't have any waypoints.
Wait, oh, are you in your
sure?
hash? You don't really need them.
Are you sure?
Of course I do. Everyone needs waypoints.
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, you don't use things like weapons with waypoints, do you?
No, I don't. I don't slave weapons to a waypoint now.
No, but I mean, like, use the coordinates to like guide a weapon.
No,
So I mean, they're not that important.
for flying they are.
I think I'm gonna take.
As a reference,
I'm gonna take for the soft targets at the first 2 waypoints.
I'm gonna save my BK9s for the hard targets.
It. Oh wait, no, hold on. I can do different rockets.
The bad thing about rockets, you fire it and then they're all gone.
No, if you set them to single, it will fire 1 rocket from each pod.
What? You never did that for me.
Did you try it?
Yes.
Well, actually, we're gonna find out now because I never tried it before. Anyway, right.
Unless I missed something else, which I probably did.
Loaded? It's not loaded yet. Well, that doesn't help, does it? Sure.
Well, your data cartridge isn't loaded yet still.
I thought it was automatic with thing, but it apparently wasn't. I thought it was automatic when you had hot start.
Well, I mean, if you've already got everything like loaded, like your weapons, and yeah, it would have already loaded everything. But if you do get a new loader, you need to reload it.
Sure. Okay, so that's loaded. Oh no, the waypoints. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna move to the runway. If everyone is okay with that.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm gonna move to the runway.
Yeah, go ahead. We are already on the runway.
Judging by the way that we need cap, I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be fighters. And jammers and countermeasures.
Well, we've got one issue something. 20 something. 27 is.
Yeah, let's just hope I won't get overwhelmed.
Well, we got a couple of aims and
Yeah.
might.
Righty, if everyone is ready,
Yep.
brakes in, spooling to 50. And afterburner breaks loose. Pretty much now, since my SU can't hold it. Yeah.
And
Stay
can't fly
straight.
straight.
Stay straight. Yeah. And wheels up. And off burner. And then yeah, you can lead because I don't know where to go.
Okay. Bye, Wigan. It would seem that we're going the wrong way.
I'm just gonna follow Tally because he appears to be going.
Well, someone is braking left without notifying then. But I guess we just follow.
I mean, don't know if you were following. Don't know
Braking left,
if you were.
following Tally.
Whereabouts in this terrible world are you?
Then
Hey, Tilly's in the mud.
Can I get a heading?
110-ish.
yeah, 110-ish.
Yeah, you can stay in the mud if you want. I'll stay a bit higher.
Okay.
Did he decide to slow down then? I'm gonna keep around 90% of him.
Oh god. Jesus Christ. Whew.
Nails long range Sam 2 o'clock.
Nails. Tilly nearly had a wing in his ass. Tilly, you might want to save them countermeasures. That's why you're going so slow.
Let's hope I remember.
Okay.
I can barely hear you, Distro.
I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to set this thing up to actually work when I need it to.
Well, I couldn't hear you properly before you started talking to yourself. Are we still going 110?
We are, but we're almost stopping. Also, you're going a bit fast. I'm getting nailed from the right.
You're getting nailed.
I'll make it 360.
Turning to 210.
210.
Keep it up, man. I'm probably gonna make multiple passes. At least I hope I can make multiple passes.
Tilly, check fuel. You might be out on your center line. Because I am.
We're getting pretty close to that long-range SAM unit on 1 o'clock.
Nails something behind me.
It might be Tilly in his radar.
Nope, because I'm behind Tilly.
Then it might be Raven with her radar.
Probably is.
I'll turn off my radar, then tell me if it disappears.
Okay.
Is it gone?
Nope.
Okay, I'll see you. I'll make a 360 again and scan behind you.
I'm being locked.
Yeah, so am I. Long range SAM, 2 o'clock.
Okay, my pop-up point did not work. Are you sure there's long range Sam? Because it, I think we just
The only long range Tom's at the airport.
Yeah, but not long enough. Oh, I thought we were attacking the other bits as well.
It looks like something spawned.
Yep, and I'm still getting nails from my 6.
I didn't see anything on radar.
And Distro, check your radar's not on.
Ah, I'm being nailed by a very low pitched tone.
I'm still being nails. Nails. I've still got nails.
I'll continue scanning. I dived to the ground, close to the
Distro,
ground.
you getting nails in front or behind you, Distro?
Behind left.
Oh yeah, I'm picking up aircraft radars. Nothing on my own radar yet though.
It might just again be us.
Change the elevation of your radar. Gonna be really high, like Angel's 20.
Well, the radars are coming from 100 basically. Oh,
Tilly,
okay, I see them now. 2
that's
bogies.
exactly where we're going, Tilly.
2 bogies 90 kilometers away.
Copy. Oh, Tilly's being shot by AAA. AAA.
3 bogies. I'm going after them.
Right, good. I'm switching so I can get all my stuff together.
4 bogies.
I'm just adjusting a little bit. Nearly in range.
Apparently I got killed myself.
Spiked.
And I'm dead.
Launching. Four away. Well, I think I killed both
Launch
the workshops.
authorized.
I didn't kill anything else.
Box 1.
Missile 12 o'clock low.
Tilly, did my explosion kill you? Still being spiked.
I'm being fired upon. Splash 1.
Ugh, Jesus Christ, I'm being fired on by Sams.
Box 1.
Okay, hit.
Box 1 again. Same target. Splash.
Pull out. Pull out.
Next target's Baron 260 rifle.
Thank you.
Pull out.
Yeah, got him.
Launch authorized.
Box 1.
Pull out.
Oh, they like to dodge missiles. You've just merged with one.
Yep, I saw it.
Launch authorized.
Box 2 long and going to the other one.
Launch authorized.
Box 2.
Flash.
They are F-18s.
Well,
Box 2 again.
that might explain why they're so good at dodging things.
Launch authorized.
Shall we retry this mission?
I'm going with guns.
Launch
This
authorized.
looks so sick from F2 on the F-18. He's fine.
No, no, it's not.
He's dead now.
Okay,
Right, why don't all the vehicles respawn?
don't you... do you guys see anything else? I think I killed all 4.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Shall we retry this vehicle? Because I don't think...
I can barely hear you, Distro.
Shall we retry this with Vegans? Or at least shall the Vegans retry this?
Up to you.
I'm going to take an SU, I'm going to take rockets and that. Just be a bit easier.
The problem there was that we had really, really bad communication. The idea was Joker was supposed to go in with the BK-90s to make sure those SAMs didn't hit us, and then Distro and I would go in and hit the buildings. we need to stick together on the run in, and any cap that we have needs to stay away from those SAMs in a holding pattern, maybe up to the north of the target area.
So if we were to restart this, would they respawn at the same spot?
No, the enemies will be random every time that we respawn, we do the mission.
Okay. Well, like a high-pitched noise, that's a airplane, right?
No, the Vigans RWR represents the noises is the pulse repetition frequency of the radar in hertz. So a radar with a pulse repetition frequency of 440 will be represented as a concert pitch A.
Right.
Now, I've got perfect pitch, which means I can determine a note just by hearing it. So I can tell you roughly what kind of radar is pinging us by the sound that I hear. But yeah, higher pitch equals higher frequency, and higher frequency usually means tracking. Lower pitch means search, because it's using a low pulse repetition frequency to get returns from everything, and then a high pulse repetition frequency means it's pinging you constantly. So it's probably a search radar. And then if it rapidly pulses, it's probably a lock.
Definitely was true.
I got hit by a gepard, I think.
Yeah. Well, I just heard a very low-pitched noise, and it was dead immediately. Didn't get a hit sound. And the fighters were way too far away, so it wouldn't have been that.
I may or may not have forgot about the nose wheel steering.
So shall we retry this?
I think we should retry it. I'll try and keep comms on, but I'm not going to be talking too much.
So you want to restart the server?
If possible.
Okay, I'll do that.
Shouldn't kick us out.
I think we need to plan for this kind of mission. Who's going to do what, and who's going to take what weapons, and how we want to approach it.
So I think we're going to need 2 caps for this.
I think two flankers, 2 Vigans is a perfect mix for this.
Well, do you want me to take a flanker with mixed loadout?
Did you get shot down by SAMs or by the F-18s?
It was AAA that killed me.
Yeah, for me as well. It was just like one shot.
But I think if you hadn't been engaging the F-18s, they would have got me. You were keeping them distracted.
Yeah, I've not been very familiar with the RWR. I haven't had this thing for that long, so I really had no idea what's going on.
Well, the server is back up.
I'm gonna take rockets to clear up anything that the BK-90s have missed.
But one question though, why did we have to restart the mission that couldn't be done just by respawning?
Because then we wouldn't have new air-to-air time.
And because we'd already destroyed the buildings.
So should me and Raven go in the flanker then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's best.
Joker's BK-90 didn't work properly. It nosedived into the building, but the explosion was powerful enough that it took out the building. So you completed the mission by fucking up, Joker. Well done.
I completed the mission, stop complaining.
you're like, you know, in the Olympics when they have those gymnasts and they fall off they fall off the gymnastic equipment, but they make it look good. That's what you
Yeah.
did.
Well, that's what I tried to
Distro,
do.
Yes.
I'm taking jammer pod, countermeasures, and 2 rockets. We should stick together, and then when we do our pop-up, you go for the left building, and I'll go for the right building. And then we'll exfil.
High explosive would be best.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna kill the other stuff as well, but I was mistaken in that.
Anything that's lining the path is just there to make the mission more difficult. They're also random.
Yep. Hold on, let me There's not yet a pop-up point for waypoint 5, right?
Waypoint 4 is the target distro.
Well,
How do you make pop-up points?
that's... Oh, it is full. Oh, yes. Well, here's the thing. The way pop-up points work, when you're loading your cartridge, it only does the navigation. There is no tactical information in it. So it doesn't know which waypoint is an attack, or is a target, or a pop-up point, or whatever. So first loading your cartridge, and when you're ready, shout whenever you want to hear the thing, or how you want to do the pop-up.
My cartridge is loaded and I've set B4 as a target.
Right. So number 4 is a target. If 9 4, okay, brilliant. Now what you want to do, as far as I know. Okay, so here's the way it works. If it's still intact, you put in a 6-digit code. The first 2 digits are the heading from which you fly. Like if the pop point heading, that's as if you were on the target and then looking at the pop point. So I think that's what heading is. And if it's not, then we come from the other side. In this case, it's not really important. So the first 3 digits is heading, and the last 3 digits are kilometers. And this all whilst intact, and then you press the target waypoint for which the pop-up point is, and that should have put that in. So
Right.
as soon as you... That was not the most coherent story ever, so if you want a more coherent version...
What do I need to type in for popping up from the west from 5 kilometers?
Okay, so if you're from the west, then I think you need to pop in 270 050.
Done.
I don't know whether that's your vector or your approach. So we're gonna figure that out.
Question: wouldn't that be 50 kilometers?
No, it's that's also in decimals.
Oh.
Maximum is 99.9. 4, yes, and I'm gonna use the same pop-up point, but I'm gonna do 7 kilometers because that's a bit easier. Because I'm still not that good in this thing. Also, with the rockets, the important thing is set your QFE properly.
Yeah, I checked this last time. So currently, we're at, and I had to do it in feet and convert it into meters in my head. But we're at 1,000 feet here, and the target is at 1,700 feet. So that's about 220 meters higher than we are.
Well,
So I've set my backup altimeter to be 0. I'm setting my normal altimeter to be 220 meters higher. This should be target QFE.
what is actually easier is that it's loaded in your debug. The exact numbers.
Well, that's easy.
So, for the target waypoint, the QFE is 9.74, which is it should be around here. And then waypoint 5 is QFE 1. But anyway, I just like to keep the backup altimeter more or less 0. And move in.
It was a good job you told me the target QFE, because I'd gone the wrong way. I'd put it, so I'd put in over 100 of QFE. I rotated the altimeter up instead of down, so my rockets would have missed.
Yeah, made a mistake. But, like you just need
Yeah.
because according to Chuck's guide, it needs to go into 10 or 8.
There are 2 modes. I think,
You can do it in both.
yeah, it is just there's different symbology. Flankers. You should hold in a different position because there's different sounds. This time, if you hold in between Beslan and the SAM units, around from Nalchek, 100 for about 40 clicks.
Yeah.
In between Beslan and Nalchek, that would be a good holding point for the flankers.
Yeah.
Would have been nice if you had waypoints.
I know, I forgot to put them in. I did the flankers first. Normally I do the aircraft with waypoints and then copy them so that every aircraft has the same waypoints.
Okay,
but I
yeah.
forgot to do it for the flankers because I did them first. But I didn't spend very much time making this mission, if you haven't noticed.
Well,
Yeah.
it's better than mine. What I really want to do is take that mission that we did ages ago, where we had to take mirages over the mountains from Georgia into Russia, destroy a couple of factories, and then fly back. But that in Vigans. And
I've not got that anymore. I deleted all of my old missions because I wanted to have a clean up. So I don't have any of the missions that we did with the Reapers.
I think I still do have that one. And that should be perfect. Also, if it's a bit lower visibility, that should be great as well, because Vigan.
Distro,
Yes.
you lead this one. Call out your throttle settings and waypoints, and I'll follow so that I don't have to keep giving information out. I'll keep my mic.
Yeah, but the radar actually, I think it is. It's the AWACS for them.
What, we all here?
Yeah.
Alright, spooling up then. 50% and releasing brakes in 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Right, Tilly, let's no. 3, 2, 1. I'm keeping second stage afterburner.
And wheels up. Burner off.
I may or may not have busted my tyres. Yeah, turn around 135 Raven.
135.
Gear up. Turning right to 20. Wait, 10. I'm at mill.
Leveling out.
B check.
660, but I'm going to lower RPM. I'm going to 90%.
Okay.
And I'm going to 25 degrees up. No, wait, 25 climb rate, that is.
Go.
I'm gonna reference.
I'm going to climb to 4,000 and hold there.
Okay. Yeah, I've taken mainly to go on loadout in case you need any help. Tilly.
Putting up altitude. I am gonna be at around 90% RPM.
Once I'm at 4,000 meters choker, I'm going to reduce RPM to 85.
Okay.
Since I flew faster than you earlier, and that was on 90%.
I'm probably heavier than you as well.
Yeah,
You know, it's so tempting to press S.
press S, and what does S do?
Cobra. I think that's just a button for it. I forgot what now. Set one up. Done.
No, we're flying too fast for that now anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm ever in a dogfight, I know what to press. What would happen if you was doing Mach 1 and you did that?
I'm keeping about 350 barometric. Today you're not much, you're still on.
Oh, that's nice, sir, Smurf.
Getting the nails from the EWR, I think. 11 o'clock.
As far as I know, EWR is the lights to the right of the one that's active now.
Probably is.
The last two are EWR. The one before last is ground-based, and the last one is air-based, if I remember correctly.
Well, the fourth light is on.
The Russians,
The way
from left to right, it's air, long range, mid range, short range, EWR, AWACS.
Okay, yeah, then it's short range, Sam. I thought it was the other way around for Sam's. It was short, medium, long, but it is indeed, yeah, long, medium, short.
I've got it pinned up on my wall so I don't forget. Distro, there's Sam's and AAA at our first waypoint, so we will need to stay low and fast. Or avoid it and go straight to waypoint 2.
Oh, the waypoint is randomized as well. How do I do it? I don't think there are sounds on our waypoint button. Oh yeah, now I know what you mean. Yep. It's actually a good point. Right, I'm gonna move down.
We're passing
Copy.
some logic now.
100 barometric first stage after. Correction, 50 meters barometric.
So do you want us to stay in a holding pattern around here, Tally?
It's up to you, whatever you feel is best to protect us from the interceptors.
50 meters. 40 kilometers out. First stage afterburner. I hope I don't get killed immediately again.
It's a nice formation there, Joker.
It was. I'm just trying to get the trim right.
Yeah, I like the 85% RPM setting because you can trim to fly exactly level.
I'm still used to flying 737s and nothing to extreme, but just like bank left and barely turn, like full left stick.
Keeping heads at the window.
I suggest if you look on the map, Joker, when you
Going off autopilot.
prolong our current course towards Beslan, you see an orange speck on the map that we hold pattern around there.
What do you mean?
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to turn right left now. 090.
I'll follow you.
As soon as I see bullets, I'm gonna fire all
I have a jamming pod on distro, it should come on if we get spiked.
Okay.
Yeah, around this little lake that
Right.
we're about to fly over.
Turning right.
Yeah, go.
210. Keeping first stage after. Bullets,
All right.
tracers, right. And cleared. Going back to 90% RPM. In 100 meters. Keep going till you're joining up again. I do like how it starts shaking as you go transonic.
That's not the bad part. Bad part's when you pitch down.
Today I'm on your 7. Passing you.
Hey, fam. My jamming pod didn't come on, so I don't think I've got it in the right setting.
It is just peculiar.
I can tell you that a Vigan radar on the Vigan RWR is a C, a middle C.
I'm so not musically enabled. Right, turning left to 135.
Hey, fam.
Keeping 90% throttle, 100 meters. Barometric. Now just assume barometric, unless otherwise stated. Or unless stated otherwise. I'm going at waypoint heading. But when we pass B3, have a good look at your navigation system to make sure that you're following the compass line. Start preparing your jet for
What's the code for pop-up point? Is it U?
yes. Or for me it's U, I don't know about the Swedish version. But it's red. It will be red, so keep that in mind.
Hey, fam. I've got B3 right now.
Doing a bit of ground avoidance. I'm moving up to radar altitude.
Right,
Yeah.
target.
Same.
9 o'clock.
Going
Try to keep
military and going
trail
after
on
it.
you.
gonna try and keep around 50 radar.
I got them on radar.
Yeah, got them as well.
What
They're
kind of
jamming.
aim?
65 kilometers.
Copy.
Right, as soon as you pass this point, break off.
I'm going after the leader.
I'm getting
Copy. I've only got infrareds, so
high pitch now.
I'll just take whatever you've not killed.
Yeah, I think that was the F-18s.
Yeah,
50 kilometers.
yeah.
Yeah. Now
Yeah, they're
clear
jamming
up
as well.
point. Yep, it's you.
Yeah.
I'm not up a point because there's no need to get it.
Yeah. I'm accelerating, holding stage 2. I'm getting down on the deck. What's the symbology for when I reach the pop-up point?
It will change to waypoint or to M4.
Hey, firm.
Launch authorized.
40 clicks.
2
Okay.
types of radar off to our left, 10 o'clock.
Copy.
I think we're being locked. My jammer's on now.
Copy.
Launch
Section 1
authorized.
is 35 clicks.
Yeah, I'm going to wait a bit more.
They fired on one of the Vigans.
Hey, firm.
Affirm.
Charlie missile.
Braking.
Yes,
Fox
it's
1.
coming right for you.
Right,
2
braking.
miles.
Turning 180, full afterburner.
You're gonna have to destroy.
Continuing to target.
Launch warning.
Launched on.
Copy.
Come on, get in range. Oh, God. Okay, right, breaking.
Looks like my
Missile
missile
12 o'clock
missed.
high.
I'm being fired upon.
Launch authorized.
Fox 1.
No visual.
Again in a bit. Oh, my game froze.
I got shot down during my pop-up
Launch
attack. A
authorized.
missile hit me as I rose up from my rocket attack. It's a
Fox 1.
shame, 'cause
Launch authorized.
Some
Missile
G-signing
12
maybe.
o'clock low.
Someone.
Missile 12 o'clock low.
I'm
Charlie,
good.
okay.
Anti-air.
I have 2 incoming missiles.
Copy. And dogfight.
Missile 9 o'clock high.
Uh-oh. It's a bad idea.
I lost them.
I lost my wings.
I have no idea where they are. Oh, I can see them.
Missile.
I can see one.
Missed.
Missile 12 o'clock
Come here,
low.
you bitch.
I have Sam's on me.
Marking.
Yeah, I'm hit. Punching.
Eject.
Got a visual. Tell me.
Distro merged.
Lost visual.
F-18 on the nose, vertical inverner.
No tally.
11 o'clock high.
No tally.
Vertical F-18. 12 o'clock
Перезарядка по плану.
high.
Tally.
Принял.
Fox. Missed.
Distro, 2 more inbound.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah.
Yep.
Outrun them.
Missile inbound.
Copy.
Got 1 on your ass.
Running back to base.
Good luck. Bearing
Командир.
310.
Two rockets.
Yeah, dump it.
Copy.
Oh wow. 750 knots.
And increasing.
760.
Fuel 50%.
770.
800.
Wow. God damn, that thing is fast.
800 is still going.
800 knots and increasing. 810.
Oh my god.
820.
It's mad. 825. Oh, that's about it. Nope.
830.
Fuel 45%.
I'm going to take off from the taxiway.
Yeah, 830.
It appears that that one missile is slightly yawing me to the right because of the drag.
I'm taking a full taxiway.
They've left you alone now, Distro. You can go back to stage 1 or nil.
Going to stage 1. This thing is fast.
No, it's well slow in it.
Jesus Christ.
They're still chasing you, Distro. Yep. Biked.
Yep, same. I don't have anything on radar myself.
Neither do I. I'm just gonna climb to 4,000 auto level and just full burn all the way.
Can someone give me a heading back to the plane?
320. I'll level off at 2k. There's one slight problem.
Which is...
They're all at Angels 20 and above.
Okay.
I only have Distro on radar.
I'm just exiting the server and going into the mission editor. I need to check something about the F-18s. I think they've updated something for them.
They do have a different sound.
They have, yeah, they've had a different sound since Normally came out, but I think they've changed some of the internal stuff about them. They've already changed the armament. Did you notice I gave them twin, if you spectated them, I gave them twin
Oh yeah?
Sidewinders,
thingies.
launchers,
Yeah.
yeah. I have them
Yeah.
all 4 on radar now.
Same. Right, I'm off burners. Right, I forgot what my weapon release button is. Okay, that.
Is this mission too difficult for 4 people?
No,
I think I need to edit
it's
it.
perfect actually.
It was just fine. I killed them all 4 on my own earlier.
Yeah, it's just like the vegan stuff is a bit from MiG-21 syndrome, and that's that you need a very, very, very good visual awareness to not get killed by aircraft.
Launch authorized.
Yeah.
And I think we need AWACS for these kinds of missions.
AWACS would definitely be nice, yes.
Yeah,
Real
for
life.
the vegans as well.
Yeah, in real life they have that as well, don't they?
They must do. I think Sweden has a large amount of early warning ground-based radar, and they use those.
Yeah.
Fox 1 on lead.
This is going to be a great job for the F-14.
Yeah, that will be my job. I'll be
And that
flying the
would be-
F-14.
That would be era appropriate as well. F-14 and Vegan are both 80s vintage. So that'll be perfect.
Data link together, but the F-14 can data link to our F-14s, and then you can at least verbally
I'm going off target and picking another one closer.
Yeah, there's a Muslim bomb on me.
Launch authorized.
Fox 1. Splash.
Splash.
Launch authorized. Missile 12 o'clock high.
I have an incoming missile.
Eject.
I'm down.
Left engine fire. Right
That was
engine
quite
fire.
annoying. I got a missile warning
Radar
and half a
failure.
second later I blew up.
EOS failure.
What exactly do they want me to do about that?
MLWS failure. ECM
You were head on. I watched that.
ACS failure.
Had you in his sights, and you fired at the same time.
Hydraulics failure.
And yeah, there was never ever going to be anything
Eject.
that you could have
Left
done.
engine fire. Minimum speed. Right engine fire. Radar failure. EOS failure. MLWS failure. ECM failure. ACS failure.
Is keep your lift vector pointed at the missile. Because if you're doing that, then that means that missile is currently, like, that's the maximum turn rate you can generate for that thing, which causes it to lose its maximum amount of energy. So don't, like, unless you're a vegan, don't try to outrun it.
Перезарядка по
But if
плану.
you're close, just keep it basically high in the sky for your car.
Well, I know what to do about missiles. The thing is, I need to know they're there.
Yeah, that's also, yeah, just,
Well, once I know, I have no problem dodging missiles as long as I know they're coming.
Do you want to try again, Distro?
Командир, оружие
just like we
подвешено.
No. Well, if we kill the F-18s, we can go in knowing that we won't be attacked by air-to-air. I think it's a case of we still need to practice.
Yes.
Fox 2.
Try to
Yeah.
put in a manual thing.
Still 2 things left.
You've overshot the airfield, Distro.
No.
It sounds a lot nicer, the F-18. Distro,
Well,
you're going the wrong way.
I know. Right.
I was having frame rate problems, and I've turned my textures down to medium. Not the terrain, just the normal textures, and it's doubled my frame rate, but I don't see any difference in the textures.
How much video
So-
RAM do you have?
Is it nice?
4 gig, 970. I have a 970.
3.5.
That's
Three.
6 or 3.5. Yes, 3.5
Yeah.
gigs.
Because I am currently using. Well,
I have 11 gigabytes of video memory, so it's not exactly an issue for me.
I have 8, and it's using.
Yeah, I'm building a new PC after I've finished uni,
Mm-hmm.
And one
Get
of the
yourself
people
a Rift or a Vive as well.
I won't have enough money for that, but I'm making sure that my PC will be able to run a Rift or a Vive, so that in the future, if I have more money, I can do. I'm being spiked and my jammer has automatically started. But yeah, one of the people I'm moving into it to live with in September is building a PC and says, "Oh, I want a 1080." Okay, if you've got the money for it.
Yeah, the reason I went for a 1080 Ti is because it's quite a bit faster than the legacy 1080. And for VR, at this stage in evolution of VR, you really want to squeeze out every frame per second that you can.
The pixel density of the PlayStation VR wasn't very impressive. It was like playing on a PS2 game. But the PS4, well, it doesn't have very good internal components, I guess.
Coming in from that, what's an
Not
APU?
like a PC.
No, definitely not
Launch
like a PC.
authorized.
Coming in from that.
Passing under your distro.
So we're gonna try it again just like this.
Yeah, shall I orbit?
Launch authorized.
Box 1.
I'll be up at around 1,000 meters distro, holding with auto throttle in a left-hand turn.
My gear doesn't appear to be out.
I'll put my lights on.
Where's my gear now? You know what, I might as well just respawn.
Say again?
I might as well just respawn.
Yeah. And turn your mic up.
What?
Or move it closer to your face.
It's very close to
Well, we can barely hear you, and I have the volume up, your volume up to 250%.
I have your volume up as high as it will go.
Yeah,
I've
me
turned
too.
down DCS volume to hear you more, and I still can't hear you.
Missile 12 o'clock low. Launch authorized.
Box 2. Flash.
How's this?
I think we've got them all now. It's a lot better, distro, thank you.
I just increased the volume in Discord for my mic by 5%.
Well, that's better.
Okay.
I'm on the ground too, distro.
Let- We should just
What
do
are
all
my
the,
streamers saying?
I should just do all the pop-up creation on the ground.
I've done it. I've set for a pop-up 8 kilometers west of the target, and I'm taking jamming pod, countermeasures, and 2 rockets.
I'm just gonna take all rockets. Right, I'm gonna take 10 kilometers west.
I entered a left pattern and I'm going to get a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
I've set QFE now, distro.
Yeah, I'm setting it when we reach the place. Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready as well. So, you gonna be taxi first?
Yeah, I'll lead.
Do you have cola on hand or anything carbonated?
Yeah, why?
Because that really helps against a sore throat.
I've got 1 can of Pepsi left. I might have that.
It stings a bit, but it's a bit like a massage. Or putting alcohol in a blood. You know that's right.
Doing what?
Do you ever have those?
No.
But if you do, just take some like 40% whiskey or something like that, and just hold it in your mouth and be sure that it goes over the ulcer, because that helps kills the bacteria that are in there. I get them on a regular basis because of my asthma medicine. But at this point, it's also really the choice between eating a lot of oranges and getting a face like the Bible and Grail, or ulcers.
I've got my wisdom teeth are coming in, and so I have a toothache at the back of my mouth as well. So I just have everything is wrong with me right now. I don't have a headache anymore because I took some tablets, but the hay fever is still here. I still have a sore throat, and I can't eat anything on the right hand side of my mouth.
You got some tablets meat.
Yeah, drugs.
What
Okay,
kind of
right.
a fucking chemist does not have any tablets?
A drug dealer.
That was my attempt at a Johnny Oaks.
I'm gonna stay in stage 1 after takeoff.
Yeah.
Is Joker not back yet?
No. Did he disconnect?
Yeah. Or just...
Maybe he got bored.
He probably got.
Well, I didn't hear him say anything. Did you? Did he say anything?
No.
Joker got completely off. He's offline.
Why do you do such a violent picture? Was that just for...
That was just for fun. I like to keep it in stage 3 burner, keep the altitude hold on, and then do a violent pitch up at the end of the runway. It's really not very good for the big one because I compress and stall it when I do it. It's fun. Okay, I'm holding stage 1 burner.
I have got a visual. Actually got a better vision on your shadow than on you.
200 meters radar, I believe.
Is your thing on radar mode?
Yeah. Uh, 120 meters. You are in front of me.
But I'm also not in afterburner, so I'm just gonna let you know.
Okay.
Are you going to avoid 1?
Yeah. I need to trim my aircraft. I forget that when I have the jammers and countermeasures, one of them is heavier than the other, and it's making my autopilot drift. I need to trim that. Okay.
I just feel that the default, like, did you default your head position up?
Yeah, I do that by I sit higher up in the seat when I center my track IR, and then I crouch down a little bit to my normal sitting position, and that makes the viewing, the view better for the big one.
Okay. I just had to change my default camera position.
Radar contact for something, 2 o'clock. It's a C, so I'm guessing it's an airborne radar, probably Raven's radar.
I'll turn it off and then you can check if it's still there.
Nathan?
It's gone?
No, I'm still picking it up. Could be a search radar. It's low pitch, so it might be a search radar. It's
I'm
coming
also...
from
Yeah, see?
it's coming from the direction of that SAM group at waypoint 1. I just checked F10. If it was still you, it would be on our 3 o'clock now. I'm still drifting to the right, distro. I didn't put wind on this, I think. I can
even
check.
if you did put wind on it, it should be automatically put in by ground crew. Yeah, what I also discovered is that the T0, T1 and TV fix, that's apparently a trigger. I thought there were different buttons, and that didn't really help my understanding of how it works.
Yeah, my mic was muted because I sneezed all over myself and I had to...
Filthy man.
I know, it's horrible. I'm going to skip to waypoint 3 because there's no need to go over the hostiles. Right hand turn, heading 140.
Are we expecting more enemy aircraft?
No, there won't be any more. I'm getting a radar contact from my 6 o'clock to the right hand side of me, 5 o'clock.
I'm setting my QFE.
That would probably be me.
I think it's distro, which confirms my idea that search radars like that are...
My radar's off.
Your radar's off.
Yes.
It'll be Raven. Okay.
Mine is off now as well.
I don't know what that is then.
No.
Left, I'm picking up an A above middle C, which must be a tracking radar.
The thing is though, depending on how correctly your RWR is modeled, if I turn off my radar, there are still pulses on the way to you. So,
lights.
sorry, Distro?
No, I interrupted you, Carl.
So yeah, those pulses will still bounce off your aircraft even after my radar has been turned off.
That's going at light speed. It shouldn't be.
It is going at light speed.
Okay. Electromagnet. Yeah, probably right.
Okay, it's stopped now. But I think the Vegan also has a memory mode where it will continue to give you RWR warnings even if the radar has gone. There's a memory mode.
I've set my QFE to the target QFE.
QFE is set.
Setting to attack.
I'm in attack mode now.
Keeping it on nav. Turning. I hope that my works.
Making a left-hand turn now towards my pop-up point.
Wait, have you already reached waypoint 3?
No, I've put it in manually. I thought there's no point just going to waypoint 3. Let's go straight for our pop-up point.
Right. Is oh fuck's sake, I don't know. Did you just press waypoint 4?
Yeah, and it went to the pop-up point rather than target. Heading 120.
Whenever it tells me to, I'm gonna break off from you.
Yeah, resume your own navigation now.
This is a nice flight profile. I like it.
Well, now that I know how to do pop-up points, I'll use those more often.
But just it's more active flying than a Mirage.
There's more stuff going on.
And also, you're not just fucking around. Like, you're using designated equipment for it.
.40 kilometers till pop-up point.
Copy. Remember, follow the cues in your HUD, not on the rest of your navigation.
Okay.
Because the rest just goes to the direct target. You need to follow your HUD.
What cues will the HUD give me?
Just the dot. Follow the dot.
Okay. I didn't see that last time, but I'll look for it. 30 kilometers from pop-up. I'm maintaining stage 2.
I drop a tap.
25 kilometers from pop-up.
Okay. So what's going on, people?
We're about to make our run in on the target.
Nice.
We're using pop-up points in the Viggen's nav system, which tell us when to pop up and roll in for an attack from a special angle.
Now it
15k
works.
till pop-up.
Right.
Cool.
I think it's from pop-up. It might be from the actual target. 10k.
Which building do you take?
The right one. I'll take the right one, you take the left one. Spiked by something. Jammer's active.
Being locked.
Yeah, I'm picking up jammers.
I didn't get any in...
I'm popping up.
Yeah, I didn't get the indication distro from my thing.
Activate your weapons.
Rockets away, braking. I'm hit. Fucking AAA got me.
Do you peeps have your IFF active?
Rockets away. Breaking.
We should do.
Because I'm picking up 2 hostiles. 2 bogies rather.
I forgot that.
And those are probably you two.
It might be us. Well, I'm dead now. I know that BK-90 shot this hostile aircraft. which is funny. It looks like the buildings are still both up, but I got direct hits on mine. I see some rocket strikes from you, Distro. Looks like they went high. I think I made the air defences around there a little bit too strong. Or we need to just hit them with manpads, not hit them with BK-90s or Mavericks first, and then move in to destroy the buildings. But I think this is a good training mission for the vegan pilots because it's not easy, but there's it's very focused on one thing.
Well, ignore my comment about IFF. I was in EO, and it doesn't have IFF. I switched to radar, and now I can see that you're friendly.
Right, interesting. Now keep that radar on. Did I just turn to an enemy?
No, you disappeared from my screen.
Let me go behind. Now, Tilly, I think we should train this stuff, but without stuff that's shooting back at us.
Yeah, I think we need a very easy training mission where we're not going to get shot back at.
Yeah, because just setting up your systems correctly in this thing is not straightforward.
No.
Am I showing up, Raven?
Nope. Wait, hold on. Let me check if I'm actually flying in the right direction.
Gonna get a drink.
Still nothing. What's your altitude?
Altitude is around 1.2, about 3,600 feet, so 1.2 kilometers.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Nine.
Bye, Cobra.
Like this thing is intense.
Okay, there you are.
Am I showing up as a friendly?
Yes, friendly.
Okay, that means that the IFF switch in this cockpit does nothing.
Well, this Sukhoi 27 is an FC3 model.
Yeah, but
So
it
it
still works.
yeah,
It works with mirages. If I turn my IFF on
yeah,
mirage-
it does. It does on the mirages.
Oh no, wait, that's actually true. The only the targeting person needs to turn it on, but it doesn't matter who are being targeted. Because the ED doesn't know how it works because it's secret. They just turn it on by default and can't turn it off.
Well, secret is basically just a transponder system.
Yeah,
It sends out an inquiry for a specific code that you enter, and if it returns with a positive, then it's friendly, and if it doesn't, then it's unknown.
yeah. But the technology behind it, how it sends it out, and how the waves react, that's unknown. And like what codes it uses.
The codes are used. Those are set on the day of the flight. So if not everybody is using if not everybody's using the same code, it might come back as they are unknown, even if they're friendlies. That's why it's so important to have AWACS. And in real life, if you're making a BVR shot, you have to ask AWACS to declare the hostile that you've locked to make sure that it is definitely enemy.
Yeah, and also if you follow that story in Syria, at some point the Russians said that Belgian F-16s dropped bombs on a hospital, and they claimed that the proof they had was that they had radar proof and the IFF codes. It turned out that those IFF codes were wrong, and our Minister of Defense said, basically, well, we don't usually say this, but since these accusations are pretty public, we can say that we definitely weren't there, and they showed the IFF codes that that our F-16s were using at that point. It's the same system. It is implemented in the Mirage, but it doesn't.
It's even implemented in the Huey.
It's there and it's not there, because you can set your codes, your IFF codes in the Mirage, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But in the campaign for the Mirage, they ask you to set those codes in the mission briefing, and just for full immersion, I have always done that.
Do you think it would be a good idea for us to go into open conflict and use the training area to practice these kind of things?
Yeah, I guess that would be good. Open conflict or Havoc if you have a decent frame rate there.
What's Havoc?
Havoc is a server.
Is it a new one?
No, it's been around for a while. But I get really bad performance there, so I don't usually go there. But it's basically a PvE practice server. Hold on, I'll jump off the server and I'll give you its full name.
Disconnect from this server now.
Yeah. Let me check. I used to have it bookmarked because it's a very decent server. The only problem is that the owner of the server is whining about people that they shouldn't buy the asset pack and the new maps from ED. He claims that it is money grabbing.
Well, they need that money to stay
in business.
In business.
Obviously.
That would be like, don't buy any new planes from those bastards at ED because they're charging you money for them.
It doesn't appear on my list at the moment.
Open conflict is full as well.
The 107th is also good. But it's a US server, so you get a much higher ping there. The Havoc server is European, and the ping there was very low. Doesn't the vegan module have training missions included and instant action things and such?
The training missions aren't complete. There's no training mission for the BK-90.
Okay.
And that's the one weapon I really want to learn because standoff cluster bomb capability is quite useful.
Okay, and it's a guided cluster bomb then?
Yeah, is it GPS? It's inertially guided at least.
Okay, and it does it have winglets or something that come out, just like the joint standoff? What's it called? Yeah, JSOW, the AGM 154.
Yeah, joint standoff weapon.
Yeah, something like that. One of the versions is a cluster unit. Yeah.
What the A and the B were cluster versions, and then the C is a direct attack munition and the F-18 can carry this. Well, the F-18 we have in DCS can carry the C model.
Mm-hmm.
The C model is, I believe, only used by Australia. And the reason they have a direct attack version is because they're part of the anti-cluster bomb thing that most countries are part of, except the Americans. They don't care. It's strange. One of my dad's weapons that he worked on in the 80s was a cluster bomb, and they used it in the first Gulf War, and then shortly afterwards, the UK signed the no cluster bomb thing. I can't remember the full name of it, and so all of the stockpiled weapons we had for our tornadoes, and it's only the tornado that could carry it because it needs a large flat surface. It's very wide as well.
Yeah,
so,
I remember that unit. Yeah,
so
that they
we
carried.
had loads of these stockpiled, and now we can't use them because we said no.
Tilly, can I ask you a question? Is your field of study in that field, because you seem quite familiar with all
Is that what I study at uni?
Yes.
No, I study management.
Okay. And how do you did you read Jane's Defense Weekly and stuff then to keep yourself up to date?
That what on the JSOW and stuff. I know about the.
No, but in general, it's a general remark because I noticed that earlier that you seem quite knowledgeable about the defense issues.
Interest, isn't it?
Some of it's from my dad because he used to work in that field.
Okay.
And then the rest of it's just reading.
Okay.
As much as you can. And from different sources as well.
Yeah. No, I just wondered if you were maybe a student of military history or something.
No, I wish I was, because I'd get really good grades. If I could write essays on that, I'd be getting pretty good grades instead of... I'm getting all right grades. My dissertation was going to be on the marketing principles of designing an export fighter and comparing it with designing a fighter for domestic use. I was going to be comparing the Viggen and the F-16, but there wasn't enough data, not enough publicly available data. And you can't just go and ask Lockheed Martin for their sales figures on these things. So I had to change it.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I had lots of research for that. Well, not lots. I'd started to research it.
You could have gone with the older generations. Like maybe 60s jets or something.
Yeah, there's still lots that's classified. Countermeasures are always classified for about 50 years after the fact.
But to be honest, they've only been using countermeasures for 50 years.
Exactly.
Ish.
I can't wait for another 40 years. We'll find out who really killed JFK.
That's... Well, if you follow Dr. Greer, he will tell you about that. You will find out who killed Marilyn Monroe as well.
I thought she overdosed.
That's the official version. But Dr. Greer claims he has paperwork on that proving it. Basically, his version is that Marilyn Monroe had an affair with both Kennedy brothers and was quite in the loop on some really classified issues. And she was about to hold a press conference. And she was killed to prevent her from holding that press conference.
You know what? It's a bit far-fetched, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if that era and what the Americans, the amount that they played with other people's politics, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that to their own people during that time. this was the prime time for all the CIA experiments on people. I wouldn't be surprised if they killed Marilyn Monroe.
Right, so we're gonna go to another server, or is this it?
No,
I'll go to another server.
for me, this is it. I'm going to watch some TV.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go and practice for the vegan, of course. Or what I can do as well is I just put up our public mission again, and one of you takes a lead vegan, and you can just have your own air-to-ground mission and practice with that.
You could do that.
The air-to-ground mission on our public server is just small ground units, so that would be perfect for cluster bombs. Or what I could also do is put on the customizable mission that Tilly made.
You might make a new mission, and Distro could host it privately for just us two if we're just practicing, the two of us.
Well,
Wait,
which mission would you want now?
We'd need something. We'd need something with the vegan and a couple of ground units and things.
Well, in that case, I'll just put on our public mission. And I'll put a password on it, the same one that's been on today, so that randoms can't come in and mess things up for you.
Right.
I don't think we need a password. You leave it as public.
Okay, sure.
If other people come in, that's fine. I don't know if people do come in. I've never stopped to check the numbers for that server.
Well, there's only a few throughout the day, but if we enter there on our daily missions, like last week, for example, we did that a few times, and people noticed that there were quite a few people on because we didn't put a password on it, then they come in.
Might be a good way of recruiting some more people because numbers have been down recently.
Yeah. Well, I've been working a lot, and I'm working like 3 days a week.
What a hardship.
Well, the thing is, the numbers are down because it's summer. It's as simple as that. It will get a lot better after summer.
Yeah.
Yesterday I had an amazing day out, so that was also summer related.
I'm certainly not opposed to recruiting people, but to do that, I think we also need a website. We need a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And basically Red Kite recording for us. I asked him about that before, and he said he'd be willing to do that.
Once I get my new computer and I can... I'm not recording anymore because... Did you remember that mission I had to record because Cap was away?
Yeah.
And there were green flashes on the screen all the time.
Oh, that I don't remember now.
Well, my PC overloads when it's trying to run DCS and record, and so it just stops recording, and it comes up as a big green flash on the screen.
Okay.
It was very noticeable. So that I just don't record anymore. If I record a replay file, it's fine. But if I record live, the PC just can't handle it.
Did you try recording with Shadowplay?
No, I've not tried that. And also, turn your mic up again, Distro. It's like you're talking to me in the room.
Right now, it's really at max. And I can't go into my sound card settings because it's a USB mic. But it's already boosted and everything.
Okay.
But what's interesting, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, when we do start, also whenever I hear recording, I just get like a small little like nerve twitch off the floor. So,
Okay, chaps, let's do the video.
Formation takeoff. Yes. Anyway, I do prefer to at least have some standard when we recruit people, not just
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
in here. Because it's all nice and stuff, but they've been doing that every single time we've been recruiting, as far as I know. and then we just get people who just don't care. That's fine, but not for the level that we want to do it at.
Yeah, and I've been noticing as well. We just need to. We sometimes need to be a bit more serious when we're doing the missions because we just die all the time. It would be good to have some more serious flights where we do proper tactics and more realistic communications. And yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I reckon we could definitely practice that in open conflict because on open conflict you have buttloads of enemy ships in enemy territory. So if you go in there, it's really a biggest job if you stay into the mountains and if you use your RB-15s, you can literally just pop up, destroy the ship far behind enemy lines, and just pop down and fly back. I think.
Well, open conflict is good.
Well, if you look right, if you have 2 or 3 ship of Vigans, then one of them can basically just fly ECM/RWR. ECM not really, but RWR because of that very advanced ECM pod. And turning your radar onto receive only, you're basically just a massive like either or RWR.
Well, there is a countermeasures set up, I think. Where is it? Escort, yeah. Where you just take countermeasures and jammer pods and sidewinders and you purely act as an escort flight for the rest of the Vigans. Yeah. It's kind of like what I was doing earlier, where I had the countermeasures pod on, jamming anything that tried to lock us up. If you stay in very, very close formation, because of the way that jamming works, you'll get better results because the real Vigans will factor into the jamming pod that you're using on the one Vigan and make it look like even more false returns from the jamming pod, but only if you're close.
Yeah. And close flight is difficult if you're an afterburner because you can't really do fine increments if you're not in stage 3.
Yeah.
So there's that. So shall we go somewhere, Tilly?
I'm making a practice mission for us. And if we use it, great. If not, we'll pop into the public server.
Yeah, well, the public server is it's back on, so you can do whatever you feel like. Really.
Yeah. Then in the meantime, I'm gonna get something to food.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to log off then, and the stream.
Okay. See you